Center referee Dean Gumps checking everything out. Raises his hand, blows the whistle, and we are underway. Vergara starts right away to Schultz. Some early pressure here from the Old Abes. Oh, dangerous pass there. Longville almost picked it off. Schultz just about gives it away. Wins it back to Vergara. Vergara holds possession, surrounded in the middle of the park by the 3 Eau Claire midfielders. Goes all the way down to Tyler Hansen in goal. Looks for the long restart, almost taken by Drew Osterhus. Checks back. Now some soft pressure by Hudson. Content to let Eau Claire play it around the back. Into the center there for Orser. Eau Claire slowing the build up here to start. Comfortable on the ball. Hudson content to let him have it. Orser just interplaying with the defense. Lariah pressuring. Nice split pass there. Up to the Zach Haig, the forward. Haig drops it off to Orser. Orser to Longville. Longville drops it back. And now Eau Claire moving up slowly. Content again to maintain possession. Comfortable on the ball. All the way out to the flanks there. Steps around Johnson. Prater over to help. Can't connect with it. And then a giveaway there to Lariah. Lariah looking for Prater. Gives it away. And number 6 coming at him. The Cooper Lions with the ball. Looks to go over the top. Nobody's making the run. A little bit of miscommunication. Goal kick for the Raiders. This is Chuck Bublitz joining you from Raider Field here in Hudson. We're in the 2nd minute of a boys soccer matchup. Big River Conference boys soccer between Hudson and Eau Claire Memorial. A little push in the back there, looked like not called. Not too bad either. Schultz gets the ball back to Lean. High pressure there, hard pressure. Lean over to Phillipson. Phillipson takes first touch, bounces off his hand. Gumps is going to make the call. The correct call. Free kick for the Old Abes. And looks like their central defender there, number 5, Bryce Burlingame, is going to step up to take it. Senior. Put 1, 2, 3. They got 4. They got 5. They got 6 in the box. They're going to treat this like a corner kick almost. Look like a long ball bending towards Denning, and they got a player sneaking in behind. That was, looked like Longville was trying to sneak in behind. It was flicked over by Nick Thompson, and that's going to be the first corner kick here for the Old Abes. One man over to take it. Orser, their captain. Hudson setting up in the box. Eau Claire has number of players in there. Looking like they're going to run at him. 2 hands up in the air for Orser. Long ball, back post, looking for Longville. Out for a goal kick. Not too dangerous there. Lofted ball. Tough to do anything with that. They're maybe looking to play it back across off the head, but we're unable to connect with it. Denning setting the ball long as another one rolls onto the field. Center ref catches it. Denning plays it out. Schultz touch a little heavy. And here come the Old Abes right away. Nicely cut off by Ober there. One back by Memorial. Played as support player. Good checking. A lot of early active movement from Haig there. Nice job by Vergara to step around Burlingame. Burlingame recovers nicely. Vergara looking to play Phillipson through. Just can't get the ball into the space behind. Plays it right to the feet of the defender. And here come the Old Abes. Got one man running on the far side, defended by Thompson there. Unable to keep the ball away from number 7. Mitch Brenner. Brenner on the ball, defended by Lariah. Lariah tracking him back. Nice cut by Brenner. Deflected by Thompson. Picked up by Orser. Stepped up. Lean there. Off of Orser into the hands of Denning. Early pressure from the Old Abes. Ball's been primarily in Hudson's half here at the start. First couple minutes, first 4 or 5 minutes, Eau Claire's looked comfortable on the ball. Again, a little bit of possible push there by Orser on Prater, but Hudson in possession. Lots of running, lots of pressure from the Old Abes forwards, working hard. Nick Thompson on the ball. Slow pressure trying to maybe find Prater. Try to get to too many guys. Prater comes back to win it. Schultz now over to Johnson. Nice job playing out of pressure there by the Raiders. Comfortable composure, looking right over the top for Vergara, and we got a little one-on-one situation here. Burlingame's got the size. Does Vergara have the speed to get around him? Enough speed to pressure him into a throw, and they're deep in the Old Abes half. Osterhus does have a little bit of a long throw. Not quite to the center of the 18, and he's not even going to take it now. Luke Johnson comes up from his outside left back position. And they're setting up like he can throw it long, looking to maybe go off a Phillipson checking to him. Osterhues checking back, trying to go over the top. Doesn't get to anyone. Can Hudson win it back? Prater steps through. A little bit of a collision there, and it's able to clear out by Simon Larson and restart the Old Abe's attack. Good job by Osterhues tracking back. A better job by Longville holding 3 players on him. And right away looking to go over the top there on the flank. It's a foot race. Luke Johnson looks like he's in a great position there. Plays out nicely. Good job there by the Raider defender with pressure from Luke Rosenberger coming in on him. Quick restart right away. Claire playing it around there on the far side. Larson steps up. High ball, won by Lean in front of Haig. Played right away back in by the Old Abes. Oh, that was a hard collision. Flag raised on the far side. And that's a foul. Raider free kick. 6 minutes into the game here. We are at 0-0. And Hudson on the ball. Nick Thompson looking for Paul Phillipson. Able to keep it in. Got a little bit of time and space. Steps. Oh, tries to step around. Unable to. Nice job there by Owen Jolly. And now Jolly's got the ball carrying it. Colton Prater comes over. Wins the ball. Jolly pulls him down. Free kick Hudson. Nick Thompson. Allowing his team some time to get upfield. Looks like might be looking to go long. He's got Osterhues up there at the very high. Well, that's a really nice ball by Thompson. Osterhues wins it, but no one's making a run for him. Touch around Lariah. Longville. Prater on him. Nice check there by Haig. He's been doing a lot of hard work there. Checking, showing for the ball as he is here again on the ball. Turns. He's got one runner in front of him. Taking his time. Maintain possession. Eau Claire's been very patient with the ball. Longville going around Schultz. Schultz able to poke it away. Nice tackle there, and well done by Johnson. Johnson to Osterhues to Schultz and to Prater, and can he get the ball? Plays it up as Vergara going to step there in front of Burlingame. Unable to. Nice job by the central defender there, but Lariah right away looking for the header to Prater. Misses him, and here come the Old Abes. Orser on the ball. Brenner to Longville. He's got a man on his right, wide open. Steps around Johnson. Johnson gets a little bit of a poke tackle. What a fantastic job by Thomas Lariah. Really nicely done. Prater now, create a little space for himself with the dribble. Looks for Thompson on the run, and he's got some space. What can he do with it? He's running past one defender, looks to play over to Phillipson. Phillipson's going to pick the ball up, and touch just leaves it out there. Too much quick pressure by Jolly for Phillipson. Handed it over to him. Orser on the ball now. Vergara recovering, doing a little bit of defending there on Jolly. Oh, just about pokes away. Does a nice job winning. Now gets the ball back right away. Good job by Thompson again. A couple nice accurate balls there from the outside defenders. Trying to dribble through too many people was Vergara. Stepped up, won there nicely by Lyons. Looking to play through to Mitch Brenner. Can't connect with him. Denny going to choose to elect to not now pick the ball up. Again, early pace of the game is Eau Claire in possession of the Hudson half. Hudson's done a nice job staying composed defensively. Offensively, haven't quite been able to do very much with it. Thompson here on the ball. Eventually just decides to play it out. Under pressure from Mitch Brenner. Brenner has it for the throw-in. Quickly to Orser. Lariah defending. Hudson sliding across. Prater playing a little bit higher there in the midfield defensive line. Nice little ball off to Longville. Longville's going to shoot right away. Saved by Denny. Nicely done. Great shot, great save. So we have the first shot of the game. To Jack Longville. Osterhues tries to touch around, and can he win the ball back? Yes, he can. He's able to maintain possession. Tries to touch around again. A little bit of collision there, and I think fairly so. Center ref Dean Gumps has called the foul. Third foul there on the Old Abes. Luke Johnson again going to take it, just like he did the throw-in. Hudson setting 1, 2, 3, 4 men at the top of the box. Johnson playing long. One strong in the air. Collected by Lariah over looking for Phillipson. Phillipson just unable to get a foot on it. Pressing on Jolly. Or Brenner, pardon me. Back to Burlingame. Hudson not pressuring the defenders too much. Great job stepping up there and winning the ball by Johnson. Deflects off his knee, and it's going to run out for an Old Abe corner. Throw-in, pardon me. Joe Free over there for the Old Abes. It's a good job by Johnson to step up and win that, prevent the Old Abe's from getting a counterattack going. Tentative start. Teams feeling each other out, trying to get settled in, find the cracks in the game. Really nicely done. Not again, good fight there by Lariah. Lots of good battles tonight. Throw in for the Old Abe's. Excuse me, that was Cole Ober there on the defense, defending on Haig. Johnson with a little nudge, deemed to have been unfair. Free kick for the Old Abe's. And let's see if they pour numbers forward again as they did the last time they had a free kick in this area. They had about 6 men in the box, and right now we've got 7. We got Brenner, we've got 2 Haig, 11 Longville. Looks like number 6 Lyons is in there, piling it in. Right to the penalty spot, flicked again to Longville, off the crossbar, deflected again and again, deflected out there. Great job by Alex Lean to deflect the 3rd shot, so we've got another 2 shots here. Really nicely done. They played it to the penalty spot and flicked it far post there for Longville. Longville drove the ball right off the crossbar. It deflected down to one of his teammates, and his volley was headed for the net. If it weren't for Alex Lean, might have been a goal. Second corner here now for the Old Abe's. Again, playing it far post, looking to flick it back across. In, and another save by Denny. There comes another shot, and Denny gets a save. Set play starting to work for the Old Abe's. It's a favorite trick of theirs. You play either near post, flick it on, far post, flick it back, and just trying to create some confusion. And they've got some big players in there that can win those balls in the air, and twice they've done so. Corey Denning's been up to the task, though. Here comes Paul Phillipson. He's got 1 man on him. Tries to turn, gives it away. Oh, it looks like it's hit in the face, and now he's going to recover. Recovers nicely. Orser, on the ball. Drops it back. Right over to Jolly. And here comes Brenner. Shadowed by Thompson. Longville shows over for the ball. Cycle it around. Phillipson back defending. Thompson on him. Nice job by Thompson. It's going to be out for a corner kick for the Old Abe's. It's now the 3rd corner for the Old Abe's. 13th minute of a 0-0 game. Eau Claire's certainly been in control of the play and started to look a little bit more dangerous in the last couple of minutes. Had a shot off the post, couple saves, and again, high ball, far post in the mix towards Longville, and that's a goal! Looks like it's scored here in the 13th minute of play by Jack Longville. Off the deflection from Denning's save. Longville got a shot. Denning saved it right back to Longville, and he scored. Goal for the Old Abe's in the 13th minute, scored by number 11, Jack Longville. So the score now, 14th minute of play, Eau Claire 1, Hudson 0. Really the danger point for the Old Abe's has been set plays. They're crowding the box. They're confident in their ability to win the ball in the air, so they're putting it up high. Into the game for the Raiders at the last stoppage. Number 5, Ryan Muthaden. Muthaden's entered the game for the Raiders, and they've pushed Prater up top. Looks like he came in for Phillipson. And now Prater's playing in the center forward position. And here come the Old Abe's again on the attack, looking to play it through there for the run of Rosenberger. Hudson back on the ball. Johnson to Lariah. Over to Vergara, who's now switched over to the left side. Turns. Big switch, looking for Schultz. Nicely done there. Recognize that space. Schultz in for Prater. Prater takes 1 touch. Pressure by Burlingame, gets hacked. Maintains possession. Nice job by Prater. Really nicely done. Look, he's got Ostrich and he's got Vergara. He had, pardon me, Muthaden. Muthaden had a nice pocket of space. Prater had sucked up both of the central defenders. Muthaden snuck into that little pocket of space. Prater didn't, I don't think, saw him. Was looking for Osterhues. Osterhues with a big throw. He's got just nobody in the box. Burlingame wins it easily, uncontested. Lariah now wins the ball. A little physical pressure there from Longville. Thompson picks his head up. He's got Vergara on the far side. Vergara unable to win the ball. They're ahead of number 4, Joe Free. But Prater keeps it in play. Prater around 1, not around 2, but it's only as far as Luke Johnson. Luke Johnson goes to cross the ball in, deflect it out, throw in Hudson. Luke Johnson quickly looking back for Schultz, trying to get back into the game here. Are the Raiders trailing 1-0. Great ball there. Nicely done. Hudson settle in. Memorial's kind of taking a step back here after taking the lead. Thompson now picks his head up. Dropped in by Longville. There's trying to find a checking Vergara. And they're going to see if they can find Haig. He's got pace that Ober can't match. Here comes Alex Lean. Touches it around him. Haig shielded there by Ober as Corey Denning, comes out and nicely picks the ball up. And here come the Raiders again. Picked up a lot of pace here after the 1-0. Osterhues steps around 1. Looking for Prater. Prater's in space, and now we got a little 3-on-3 situation here. What can Hudson do with it? Longville checks back, but oh, what a nice job by Prater. Great movement there. Can he find the ball? Oh, just a touch too far. Burlingame stacks up, win the ball really strongly, and then Muthaden trips over him. Nice little sportsmanship there by Burlingame, giving a little pat on the back, and the Old Abe's looking to exchange. Just really got confused there. Didn't communicate all. Muthaden has to know that someone's there. Got to turn your head. One back nicely by Burlingame. Osterhues on the ball for the Raiders. Quickly to Lariah, over to Ober. Ober picks his head up. We got 1-2 men checking. Managed to find the feet of Cooper Lyons. And here come the Old Abes. Ryan Muthaden with pressure by Orser, pardon me. Hudson's been nice on the ball. They've had some nice movement and connected passes. Just that second or third pass. That looks like a handball, and no one's calling it. So if it doesn't get called, was it a handball? Schultz now on the ball for the Raiders. Finds the feet of Prater. He's got one man. Burlingame step and tries to turn around him. He was surrounded by 3 Old Abes. Touch failed him. Give it away. Johnson recovering. Looks like it nicked off of Johnson, and that's going to be no. Oh, yep. Switch the call. Center ref overruled his assistant. Throwing for the Old Abes. So we're here now in the 17th minute of play. It's a 1-0 game for the Old Abes. They took the lead in the 13th minute off a Jake Longville goal that came off of a corner kick. Certainly been an exciting 3-4 minutes since the goal as both teams have picked up the pace of play. Hudson looking to create some more pressure. And again, in the middle of the park, they're able to do some nice things with the ball. They just get in that final third, and they struggle to find that right last pass, to find that right touch. A lot of time there, cross lacking in the accuracy one would hope for in a situation like that. Looking to find Longville. Longville with Lariah on him. A little bit of help there from Ober. Cleared up by Muthaden, only as far as Orser. Again, nice job by Muthaden. Just can't quite connect with it. A lot of bodies in the middle of the box. Tough to dribble through that many players. And here come the Raiders. Nice job, Muthaden. The first touch got stuck under his feet a little bit. Second touch really rescued him. And looks like we've got a foul called. Looks like there was a little bit of a advantage given. And then Dean Gumps is gesturing to Longville that there was maybe a little bit of an elbow thrown. So Longville with the foul. The Lions' share of the fouling has been done by the Old Abes there. Their intensity and physicality. Oh, miscommunication there on the free kick. Here come the Old Abes. Brenner on the ball. Overlapped there by Jolly. Unable to connect with it. Nice job by Osterhues. Got one man on him. Gets poked a little bit. Ball bounces back. Nick Thompson to Ryan Muthaden. Oh, 1-2 touches. Can't get the third. Jolly with one on him. Oh, nice job. Really well read there by Schultz. Schultz to Muthaden. Muthaden touches around. Really nicely done by Ryan Muthaden. Good dribbling. Looks, oh, nice outside of the foot pass to Prater. Prater to Vergara. Vergara takes one touch. Looks to go far post. Oh, my goodness. What a fantastic opportunity there by Santi Vergara. Great shot. What a shot, and what an even better save there by number 1, Tyler Hansen, in goal for the Old Abes. Really nicely done. Vergara's cut it back to his right foot. Look to bend it around the goalie into the far post, and Hansen was up for the task. Corner kick for the Raiders. Vergara and Prater over there to take it, as is the Hudson strategy this season. Prater takes a short touch to Vergara. Vergara drops back to Luke Johnson, who's now over on the right side. Johnson with a left-footed shot, looking to go far post. Unable to keep it on frame. Goal kick for the Old Abes. That was absolutely Hudson's best opportunity. Muthaden did a great job there in the middle of the park, dribbling around and beating the midfield defense. He played a fantastic ball to Prater, who found Vergara. Vergara's touched, and as has been his attitude all season, he went right for goal, and really I think he had a goal if it were not for a fantastic save by Hansen. So here we go. Hudson showing some life here, trailing 1-0 in this 20th minute of play. Oh, and here come the Old Abes. Nick Thompson. Oh, good recovery by Thompson there. Can he keep the... Oh, no, he can't. That looks like that had some mustard on it. Thompson now finally clears it out. Vergara dropping back, finds Muthaden. Nicely done, and immediately off to the races. Can Muthaden touch around? He can. Ryan Muthaden's done a nice job since coming in here. Oh, that's a good ball for Osterhues. Osterhues has to get there. He has to get there for the Burlingame. Burlingame does a great job in his central defense, tracking back, winning the ball there. Oh, but even better, Osterhues pokes it away. And we're going to have a foul here on Burlingame, and it's going to be a corner kick-like situation almost here for the Hudson Raiders. Osterhues did an absolutely great job. He made a fantastic run. He was found just beautifully by Ryan Muthaden, who looks like he has brought his A-game today. Burlingame in central defense for Memorial was able to beat Osterhues for the ball, but Osterhues' effort kept up and was able to win a free kick for the Raiders here in a dangerous situation. You can see Hudson's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men in the box, 2 men over by the ball. Prater with the ball, really nicely done. He found Lariah. Oh my goodness, unlucky. What a fantastic job by Colton Prater. Found Thomas Lariah's head completely unmarked. And fortunately for the Old Abes, Lariah directs it right at Hansen. If he puts it a yard or two either way, that's a goal. That's a 1-1 for the Raiders. Oh my goodness, what a ball. Nicely done there by the Raiders defense to collapse, but there was a fabulous job there by Jolly, recognizing some space in the middle of the Hudson defense. Muthaden again just really looking like he's changed the game for the Raiders since he's come in. Vergara on the ball. Defended by 1-2. Turns on him. They're making number 6 work there. Lions in the middle. Muthaden and then Vergara have turned him a couple of times. He's a big body, but the smaller, quicker Hudson players have done a nice job. Here come the Old Abes, though. Longville on the ball. Gets around Lariah. Lariah recovering. Supported by Schultz. He's just so quick on the ball. My goodness, he's fast and he's quick on the ball. Thompson now on Longville. Touches, looks for the shot, deflected by Thompson. Thompson has just been great. There's been some times where it's shot by Luke Rosenberger there. Saved by Denning. There's been some times where Thompson's been beat on the dribble initially, but his recovery is just fabulous, and it's just tough to get around him for good. You might get a step on him, but getting around him's a different story. High ball. Osterhues competing for it. Oh, missed the ball there. Recovers over to Brenner. Little no-look pass there. Found Nick Thompson. Points for style, accuracy. Not quite what you're looking for. Oh, unlucky. Just runs under the foot of Vergara, but his pressure keeps up. Can he win the ball back? Can Hudson? They're starting to pressure as a team a little bit. There comes Muthaden over. Vergara, they relax just a little bit. Thompson there shadowing the run, no turn. Drop it back, now up for Haig. Lean. Oh, Haig ran right through him and run the ball. His effort was rewarded. Unable to find anyone, though. Nick Thompson. Ooh. Calm, cool, collected. A little bit of a call there. There's been a great competition over here. Osterhues is working hard. Here comes substitutions. Now into the game for Eau Claire Memorial. Number 14, Alex Salzer. Number 18, Jacob Poloquin. And number 20, Lucas Zumwalt. Into the game for the Raiders. Number 2, Paul Phillipson. And number 17, Connor Seidel. So we got a number of substitutions here. Salzer 14, 18 Poloquin, and 20 Zumwalt into the game for the Old Abes. And Phillipson back into the game for the Raiders, as is number 17, Connor Seidel, seeing his first action in the first half. We're in the 24th minute. This is Chuck Bublitz bringing you the Big Rivers Conference boys soccer from Raider Field, in Hudson, Wisconsin. It's a 1-0 game. Eau Claire Memorial, Old Abes over the Hudson Raiders. Hudson has had some good chances. Eau Claire's had more good chances, hit the post, caused some, or asked some big saves of Hudson goalkeeper Corey Denny, but Hudson's had a couple of great shots. One specifically by Santi Vergara, who just took a knock there. Jake Longville on the ball. Oh, great competition. Oh, that looked hard, and they're not going to call anything. Looked like Longville took a head to the chin. He's slow to get up. Played out there by the Raiders' Paul Phillipson for sportsmanship, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Old Abes. Longville's up. Look like he's okay. Maybe got a little bit extra swagger in his step now, wanting to avenge himself. Good show by the Old Abes there. Coach Kite didn't like the no call, but here comes Longville. Here's his opportunity to avenge himself. 1, 2, 3 players surrounding him. Tries to go around them all. Lot of grabbing there. And we got a flag up. Nope, flag goes back down. Longville went down. Eau Claire certainly felt like there was illegal contact, and they're upset that the flag was up. There's a shot right away. Oh, my goodness, as everyone's upset and screaming. Number 20, Lucas Zumwalt, sneaks into the far post, kicks it right at Corey Denning. Crowd getting feisty now. 26th minute, pardon me, of a 1-0 and highly competitive game so far. Seidel looking to make the run there. Goes instead to Vergara. Vergara looking for Prater, trying to sneak on. That looked like that might have been a handball. A number of those have not been called. Lariah now. Oh, miscommunication there with Lariah and Prater. Vergara stepping over. Haig has dropped back now into the middle of the park, and they just have Longville up top. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Thompson's just able to poke it away, but not very far. Orsa's on the ball right away. Seidel drops back to pressure him. And now there's Longville. Seidel wins the ball away. Lot of grabbing going on. Looks like a lot of grabbing, a lot of physicality. Yeah, both teams getting after it right now. Here are the Old Abes. 18, number Jacob Poloquin plays it over to Zumwalt. Zumwalt, oh, finally is able to get by Thompson, much to the pleasure of the entire JV team sitting in front of my box here. And there's a ball Denny smartly off his line to pick that one up, making it look easy. As I was saying, the Eau Claire Memorial Junior Varsity team sitting right outside the window here, so I certainly have from a volume perspective, a biased view of what the crowd feels. Paul Phillipson on the ball for the Raiders. Dangerous ball. Orsa was not ready for it, fortunately for the Raiders, and that's a nice ball by Schultz. Can Prater get there? Just ahead of him is number 21, Simon Larson, kicks it high and outside for a Raider throw-in. 20th minute here. Hudson with a throw-in deep in Eau Claire territory. Eau Claire, by any metric, certainly has had the better of the game, but Hudson has not been out of it. They've had good possession, and they've had good chances. Diem Gumps waving back, shaking his finger, not quite sure what he's trying to say there. Luke Johnson looking for the long throw. Hudson's got a few players clustered right at where he can throw it. Hudson wins the initial ball. Oh, Colton Prater tries to turn and shoot at once. Fantastic idea. Frustrated that the execution was not quite what he was looking for as he blasted over, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Old Abes. Looks like Ryan Muthaden sitting down on the trainer's bench, getting a little bit of treatment, getting his ankle wrap maybe. That's probably explains why he came out. He brought a great energy and some fabulous playmaking during the time he was in the game. A little bit surprised he came out, and I think that kind of explains why. Looks like it's just getting wrapped, though, so our sideline reporter looks like they are otherwise occupied, so we can't get a final. What a fantastic job there by Prater. Phillipson held his run up. He's just seems a little timid here tonight. Working hard, but hasn't quite connected with the rest of his team. Schultz wins the ball in the air. Vergara steps back to win it. What a great first touch. A lot of traffic, and he's able to settle it down, distribute it back to Thompson. Hudson can maintain some possession. Prater checks into a little pocket of space. Got hands all over him, flag in the air, and then center ref waves it down, plays advantage. Lariah now, he's got one man on him. Oh, he gave it away. I don't know that he knew Longville was that close. Longville cuts it. Oh, great job by Lariah, keeping his feet. Fantastic effort there. He's got Seidel. He had Seidel. Good effort, though, to keep the ball for what was Vergara, but Seidel had snuck into some space there. Vergara didn't find him. Here's Santi again, cuts back, tries to turn. A lot of touches on the ball tonight for Santi. There's Schultz, eludes a slide tackle, looking for Prater, stepped up his Berlin game, and whistle blows. Free kick for the Raiders. Again, looked like there was an advantage played on maybe a Longville slide tackle. Prater and Vergara both back in the neighborhood of this one. One would think one of those two might want to be in the area of the goal. Prater is going to be the free kick taker now as Vergara listened to yours truly, apparently. Coach Solom giving some final instructions. Hudson's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men at the top of the box. Seidel checks back a little bit. Prater chips it all the way up right towards the goalie, and it's catch and practice there for Hansen. Smartly taken by the goalie. 30th minute of play, nearly the 31st. Longville on the ball for the Old Abe's and pokes it away from Schultz. Wrapped his leg around him. And here comes Haig. Created acres of space in the middle. Hudson sucked over too far. Seidel has to recover, but he's... And he did a nice job of that, actually. Stepping up here now. Found their shape a little bit again. Have the Raiders getting pulled apart, though. Here comes for Joe Free. Oh, touches around Luke Johnson. He's got the ball looking for... Oh, and there it is. Free to Longville in the 31st minute of play. Really nicely done. Really nicely done by the Old Abe's. Great goal. Goal for Eau Claire. Scored by number 11, Jack Longville. Assisted by number 4, Joe Free. So again, now 31 minutes in. Free was able to touch the ball around Luke Johnson, and then and Longville was able to get goal side inside the defender there. And he just put it right on his head, and from 5-6 yards out, that's a pretty big ask for Denning, the goalkeeper. Oshhu's going to check into the game for the Raiders. Into the game for Hudson, number 24, Drew Osterhuis. 31st minute of play, 2-0 game now. Eau Claire just took the 2-0 lead, doubled their lead. Both goals scored a brace for Jack Longville. Hudson's mountain just got a little bit higher. Thompson to Prater. Some pleas for handball, probably not warranted. There's Ober, over to Lean. Back to Thompson. Good pressure here by the Old Abe's. Now Thompson picks his head up, finds Vergara, checking back. Phillipson's got some space on the outside. Is he going to be able to keep it in? He's got big central defender there. Phillipson looking to touch her on 1, touch her on 2. Maintains possession. Nice job there by Phillipson. Lariah touches. Oh, my goodness. What a great job by Lariah. Finds some space in the corner. Just a little bit too far. Good idea. The run was not timed quite the way that Lariah needed it to be. A couple substitutions here coming in for Eau Claire. Number 7, Mitch Brenner. And number 22, Luke Rosenberger. Into the game for Eau Claire. Number 7, Mitch Brenner. And number 22, Luke Rosenberger. So Longville and Haig come out, the primary architects of a lot of Eau Claire's dangerous attacking, as well as both their goals. So let's see if Hudson can take advantage here right now. Lariah, Prater, attacking on the ball, attacking 1, little step over, a little roll over. He's got a run there, chips it over the top, right to Hansen. Hansen read that nicely. Needed to be a little shorter or a little bit wider. Phillipson recovering now. That's Rosenberger on the ball. Over to Jolly. Nice run there by Brenner. Cut off by Lean. And not quite able to keep it in. Throw in for the Old Abe's. 33rd minute of play. This is Chuck Bublitz with you here from Raider Field. Big Rivers Conference Boys Soccer. Oh, and looks like I missed one substitution. Oh, no, that's Thompson, pardon me. Really ambitious effort there. Goal kick for the Raiders. Six. Cooper Lions enter the game for the Old Abe's. Now into the game for the Old Abe's, number 6, Cooper Lions. So again, Lions checking into the game in the middle of the park for the Raiders. As Ryan Muthaden's up around the bench for Hudson. He's got both his boots on. Looks like maybe he's looking for some cleats. Tristan Byer warming up as well. So Hudson might be looking to make some saves here in the last few minutes of the first half. Oh, Someone's not happy up here in the press box. Here comes Eau Claire on the ball. Burlingame. Now looking long. Brenner over the top. And Johnson competing for the ball. Brenner beats him to it. Johnson fighting. Is he able to get it out for a throw-in? And looks like, nope, he did not. That's a corner kick for the Old Aves. Old Aves have led significantly in that department and have really created their most dangerous opportunities via set pieces like this. Primarily, it's been long balls to the back post, knotted back into the mix, and then redirected from there on goal. See if they go for the same strategy right now. They've poured numbers into the box, looking to add to their lead, but that one goes right to Denny. Denny not able to punch it out, though. And, oh, my goodness, he's able to save it there fantastically. Looked like Burlingame. No, pardon me. That was Cooper Lyons had it on net, and fantastic save by Denny. But here comes the Old Aves again. Back in. That's the number 14. Shot right into Denny's breadbasket. He picks his head up right away looking. He's got looking to find Vergara. Is it Phillips in there? Won initially by the Old Aves and poked away by Burlingame. Nice job there. There was some dangerous opportunity for the Raiders, and Burlingame made the smart decision. Thompson, though, back on the ball right away to Phillipson. Doesn't take a touch, and it's stepped in one in quickly by Lyons. Oh, good job there by Sam Schultz. Steps up, win that ball. Finds Vergara. Looking for Osterhus. Is Osterhus going to be able to get there a little bit too close to Joe Free, who plays it out for a Hudson throw-in. 35th minute of the game here, nearly the 36th. Hudson's got a deep throw-in. Great time for them in the last 10 minutes here of the first half to get a goal back as they trail 2-0 to Jack Longville, primarily, and his Old Abe teammates. Lariah flicks it on that to Vergara. Oh, my goodness, it just slipped off his foot. Prater settles, chips over one. Ray Sub settles on his chest, and then stepped up nicely by Burlingame and one out. Really good defending there. Great job by Prater. Great skill. That's going to be offsides. And it is. Nice skill by Prater there to get around one defender. Better job by Burlingame to step up and confidently win it out. And then also nice job by the Old Abe defense to stay organized and to step up faster than Hudson could recover. Johnson wins the ball for the Raiders. Good collision there. Sam Schultz over to Alex Lean. Some pressure, but that's a big difference when you take out their two main forwards. The type of pressure that's coming from the Old Abe's forwards is different. Oh, and that's going to be judged to have been a foul on Thomas Lariah there in a dangerous position for the Old Abe's. Not quite. I thought it was a little bit closer. That's good solid 30 yards out, and you know what? If you can score from there, good for you. So still a dangerous position, though. Straight at goal. If you can drive the ball, you're going to make it difficult for Denning, and then there's always the rebound opportunity as well. So we'll see what's going to happen here. If Orser's going to drive the ball and look for a shot on goal, his approach certainly looks like that's his intent. And it sure is. Not the execution he was looking for. Certainly the execution Hudson was hoping for. Goal kick for the Raiders. But from 30 yards out, that's takes some skill. Prater challenges. Osterhus clears it up and over. If it's able to stay in, Prater might have a chance at it. And looks like that ran out. Throw in for the Old Abes. Old Abes going to check their two attacking talisman in. And Tristan Byers going to come in for Hudson if he's allowed in.
Now into the game for Eau Claire, number 2, Zach Haig, and number 11, Jack Longville.
So Byers going to miss his opportunity. He'll have to come in at the next opportunity. Longville and Haig back in the game for the Old Abes, and they really were the main culprits, or the driving force behind Eau Claire's attack in the first part of in the first half here so far, excuse me. Prater on the ball. Phillipson, can he get a touch on? Nicely done there. Oh, different kind of pressure. Lariah was not ready for Haig to be right there on him. Nice job recovering by Thompson. Really nice job. Longville, the danger man, was going to be on the ball there all by himself. Phillipson takes a little nudge. Touch goes out. Throw in. And we got a couple substitutions. Number 14, Alex Salzer is going to come in for the Old Abes. Tristan Beyer and Ryan Muthaden in for the Raiders.
Now into the game for Eau Claire, number 14, Alex Salzer. Into the game for the Raiders, number 5, Ryan Muthaden. And number 16, Tristan Beyer.
So Muthaden and Beyer into the game for the Raiders. Muthaden really made a difference for Hudson in his first opportunity, and looks like he hurt himself a little bit and had to come out. And that was when the Old Abes were able to double their lead. So we'll see if Muthaden can have a similar effect on the game here the last 6-7 minutes of the first half. 39th minute now of a Big Rivers Conference boys soccer match here at Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin, between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes and the Hudson Raiders. Eau Claire's up 2-0 through 2 goals from the Old Abes captain, or co-captain rather, Jake Longville. He scored in the 13th minute off a deflection. He got a shot off a corner kick. It was saved. The deflection came right back to him and he buried it. And then he scored again in the 31st minute. Oh, here's another opportunity for the Old Abes. Haig was looking for Brenner, but Johnny on the spot, or Thompson on the spot, was there. As I was saying, Eau Claire doubled their lead in the 31st minute when Joe Free found Jack Longville's head for the 2-0. Corner kick here for the Old Abes. This has been their most dangerous. This has been the most dangerous aspect of their game. Primarily long balls, trying to clear it back in, and this one's right to the penalty spot. They're jumping up, and why not make it 3? Longville with his third in the 41st minute of play, with the assist, I believe, by number 6, Lyons.
Goal for Eau Claire, scored by number 11, Jack Longville, assisted by number 6, Cooper Lyons. Longville from Lyons.
Not the way that Hudson wanted to go into the last 5 minutes of the first half, giving up a third goal to Longville. It's a nice problem to have, a player of that talent and ability. Here come the Raiders. They've got 5 minutes, and they have been dangerous. No time like the present to get back into this game and get on the scoreboard. Osterhuis, Eau Claire has numbers back there. Prater tries to touch around one, can't. Johnson plays it right over looking for Phillipson. It'll be tough for him to settle. And now Vergara back into the Lions, who had the assist on that last goal. Chipped out to Haig. Nice job just playing it into that space, knowing Haig could get there. Looking for Longville. Thompson, off of Tristan Beyer, who was shadowing Longville. Johnson quickly, plays to Schultz. Nice job there, by Vergara checking. A little bit of miscommunication, whether it was a check or a run there. Phillipson, good ball. Bounced around his Osterhuis, just unable to pounce on it. Defender took a little bit of a touch there. Left it hanging. Osterhuis just not close enough to be able to poke it into the net. Throwing for the Hudson Raiders. 42nd minute of play. Hudson trailing 3-0 to Eau Claire off of 3 Jack Longville goals, looking to get their first goal in a really nice time at the end of the first half. Here's Prater with 2 men on him. Second one comes over and wins it. Lot of physical play right there. Prater steps up. Nicely done there by Brenner. But Prater keeps it up. Drops it over. Thompson. It's going to fall to Beyer. Beyer, nice decision there. Johnson with time and space. Johnson playing it over to Osterhuis. He's going to be able to keep it in. Yes, he is. And Muthaden makes a really nice run. Osterhuis and Ched chooses to look for Prater. Deflects off. Here comes Schultz. Can Schultz put a shot on goal? Can Schultz? Good pressure by Brenner, forcing Schultz to take the touch, and then Burlingame cleaned it up. There's Lean to Schultz. Hudson's got some possession here in the last couple minutes. There's 3 minutes left here in the first half of play. Lean to Vergara checking. Eau Claire with a 3-0 lead is very content to sit back defensively. Longville, big touch, plays it out. Corner kick for the Raiders. Big opportunity for them. This is an important moment in the game. Hudson trailing 3-0 really needs some momentum going into into halftime. And this corner kick presents them with an opportunity to do just that. Prater coming over with Vergara, taken quickly. Prater, near post run. Clears in front of his own defender. Did Burlingame. Johnson takes one touch. He's pushed. He's dragged down. No call. Touched over the top by Schultz. Nobody making the run. Schultz again into the mix. A lot of black shirts, not enough white shirts where the ball landed. Great job by Nick Thompson. Touches around, steps around. Another foul by Longville. He is absolutely the player of the game right now, both in goals scored and fouls committed. He's certainly putting his stamp on the game. Again, another dangerous opportunity here for the Raiders. We're now coming into the 44th minute of play. Just minutes left in the first half. It's over 30 yards out. If the Eau Claire Memorial free kick about 10 minutes ago is optimistic, this is even more so. Prater over the ball, Vergara over the ball. Haig getting a little cheeky with the 10 yards. What's Hudson going to do here? They got 3, 4, 5 men off to the left of the ball. Vergara over. Prater takes a shot, knuckles it, bounces. Easy catch for Hansen. Again, that's a significant distance to score from. Hudson had players crashing if there was a deflection, but Hansen made clean work of that save. Lean under pressure from Longville. Eau Claire still on the ball. Schultz pressuring. Oshue drops back. There's Prater. Oh, this has got a chance for, and he does get a foot on it. And then Paulson. Can Paulson beat with the speed? Paulson can beat with the speed. Oh, what a great job by Paul Phillipson. Excuse me, not Paulson. Phillipson. Phillipson cross. Oh, really well done by Hansen. He saw that coming all the way. Took 2-3 steps almost before the ball was kicked and made a nice save. Pardon me, it was Paul Phillipson, not Paulson, that really created that play with some great effort, good touches, and fantastic speed. Prater scoops it away here. Hudson again in the 45th minute of play, looking to get back in, and Phillipson again winning the ball. Nicely done there against much larger players. 1, 2, 3 touches, drops it back to Schultz. Take a Schultz, you gotta have a shot here pretty soon. Tristan Byer over to Colton Prater. Prater trying to dribble through 1, 2, 3 players. Byer wins it back over to Johnson. We got 30 seconds left, fewer than. Johnson for Vergara, dangerous ball. Oh, and Hansen dropped it. Just not enough players crashing the net. 20 seconds left here in the first half, and that might have been the end of it for the Raiders in the first half. As we're heading in, final 10 seconds, 3-0 game. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's the end of the first half. Eau Claire Memorial 3, Hudson 0. So that's the halftime whistle. Hudson trails 3-0. It's been an exciting first half, and we look for more of it the same in the second. So this has been Chuck Bublitz with you. We will see you in the second half. Welcome back to Raider Field here in Hudson, Wisconsin, as we are about to start the second half of this Big Rivers Conference boys soccer matchup between the hosting Hudson Raiders and the visiting Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. This is Chuck Bublitz with you, again, bringing you Big Rivers Conference boys soccer. It was an exciting, physical, and fast first half. Dominated really on the field and on the scoreboard by the Old Abes, or more specifically by number 11 for Eau Claire, Jack Longville. He scored all 3 goals for the Old Abes in the first half. First one coming in the 13th minute off of a corner kick that he put on frame. It was saved nicely by Corey Denning. The ball deflected right back to him, and he put that in the net for the 1-0. He scored again a little over, not quite 20 minutes later in the 31st minute when number 4, Joe Free, was able to touch it by the defender and put a cross right on Longville's head, right in the middle of the 6-yard box. Tough to miss from there, and he sure as heck didn't. So that made it 2-0, and then 4 minutes before half in the 41st minute, on a corner kick, Cooper Lyons put the ball up right in the middle of the box. Longville jumped up and won it and made a 2-goal lead, a 3-goal lead. Hudson certainly had their opportunities. A good shot from Santi Vergara, some good work from Paul Phillipson, from Colton Prater, from Drew Osterhus, and they just were unable to put any of those into the net. Starting lineups for Eau Claire in the second half looks like number 2 Haig's out there, number 22 Rosenberger, and 11 Longville. In the middle of the park, we've got 10 Orser, number 6 Cooper Lyons, and on the far side, looks like that's probably number 7 Brenner. Back line of 4 Joe Free, 5 Bryce Burlingame, number 8 Owen Jolly, and I'm missing someone who does it, Simon Larson, number 21. Hudson's got Osterhus, Vergara, Prater, Phillipson, Lariah, Schultz in the midfield, defensive line of Thompson, Ober, Alex Lean, Luke Johnson. Denning is in goal for the Raiders. Tyler Hansen in goal for the Old Ames. And here we go. Hudson needs to do some good work here. They need to, both in possession and on the scoreboard, do better than they did in the first half. They worked hard. The times they had the ball, they played well, but Eau Claire just ended up being better. They had that difference maker in Longville in the first half. But a first half, certainly, if I'm Hudson, I can feel proud of. Not a scoreline I want, though. And that's rolling back, picked up there by Hansen. Not an intentional back pass, so that's a legal play. And here's Eau Claire's first chance to have the ball. Shielding Haig. Our two Hudson players. Nice job by Lean there to Schultz. Oh, Schultz trying to, look like maybe guide it out to Osterhus. Mistouches it. Longville on the ball. Oh, good job by Luke Johnson to step up there, win the ball. Osterhus steps in front. And here comes Hudson. What can they do with it? Eau Claire in a position of strength here. They're able to keep men back. Schultz coming in. Oh, they got to go hard at that ball. One guy went after it. And so his team has the ball. Nice little step over there. Good work for the Old Ames. And here comes a great chance for them. Ball crossed the middle. Nice job by Thompson. Right in front of Brenner. Good position. Strong up to win the ball and to keep it in. Fantastic job there by Nick Thompson. And distributing right to the feet of Colton Prater. Great job. Prater gets taken down. That has to be a foul. Absolutely. That's what they call a tactical foul in the business, I believe, by Cooper Lions. Better for his team to take the foul and get reset than to let Prater off run rampantly. Here comes Nick Thompson, whose fantastic defensive work and offensive effort started that play. Adjusting the position of the ball. Got to have it just right. The German in me is happy about that. Thompson's had a good game over there on the right. Long ball looking for Prater. Unable to win it. It goes a little bit more off the knee of Lariah than he probably wanted, but ball bounces back to him. Bounces back again. Is he going to be able to keep the ball? No. And here come the Old Ames. Orser looking for, is that Longville? Looks like he tripped him up, but no call there. Longville still on the ball. Looks to cross it back near post. Save by Denning. What a great job. Fantastic attack by Longville. Good run near post by Haig and a better save by Denning. And that's going to be still waiting for the official call. Looks like they're going to say that it went off a Haig and a goal kick for the Raiders. First real attack for the Old Ames, and they looked dangerous as ever. It's been a lot of, as we saw even there in that attack, some good grappling, some physical play. And both teams have adjusted and I think been able to compete. Played up by Thompson. Throw in for the Old Ames. Again, we're in the 49th minute of play here, just at the start of the second half of a Big Rivers Conference boys soccer game that Eau Claire Memorial is leading 3-0 over Hudson. And now they're setting up shop in the Hudson half. Big long ball over the top. One down by Luke Johnson. Nicely done, Sam Schultz. And now Eau Claire's going to try and win the ball back here quickly, and they do. Orser looking like he was going to go over the top for Longville, who wasn't on it. Brenner's there, forcing Lean to play it out for an Eau Claire throw-in. So the pressure pays off. Eau Claire's got to throw in deep in the Hudson half. Haven't had one this deep to my memory in the first half, so we'll see if they've got that long throw capability. Doesn't look like it the way they're setting up. Haig checking over to the ball. Finds Thompson's head. Phillipson steps in front of Phillipson there. Cleared up by Lean. Only as far as Haig. Thompson defending. Nice job by Thompson. Orser shooting the ball. Oh, that was really dangerous. Bounce right in front of Longville. Denning with a fantastic save. One back by Orser. Or, pardon me, not by Orser, by Lions. Pressured by Osterhus. The pressure results in Hudson winning the ball back. Nice job by Osterhus and Luke Johnson there to step up. Osterhus just gets plowed through. Lions commit a number of those penalties right away. Great quick restart there by Colton Prater. Sam Schultz. Prater, just unable to connect there. But the ball bounces back to him nicely. Tries to go back heel, splitting it through for Osterhus. Cheeky idea, nice idea. Tough ask through three defenders there. Lions pokes it away from Johnson. Johnson's got to recover. Here comes the 3-on-4. Hudson does a nice job getting numbers up. What a wonderful job by Cole over there. Looks like he got stepped on, though. He's hurt. As Orser steps up, wins the ball. Cole Ober's down to Longville's feet. Poked away by Johnson. Sam Schultz instruction by the rest of the players. I don't think he saw Ober there. Otherwise, I'm sure he would have. And got a stoppage in play here. Cole Ober got stepped on, look there, by Longville as they were attacking. And looks like he's in a bit of pain. Tristan Byer looks like he's going to be coming into the game here for the Raiders. Everyone's gathering around, trainers out there. Like I said, it looked like just in the course of competing for the ball, he got stepped on. No foul was called. And eventually Hudson played it out here. So the team's gathering here on the field, getting a drink of water, talking strategy. So Hudson now, we're in the 51st minute of play. Clock is stopped, trailing 3-0 to Eau Claire off of 3 first-half goals by number 11, Jack Longville. He scored in the 13th, 31st, and 41st minutes. Ober's up and on his feet. He is really gingerly walking off, helped by Sam Schultz there as the crowd applauds. Looks like he's might be done for the night. We'll have to see. We got now he's not really putting any weight on that right leg. Not looking good for the remainder of the night anyways for Cole Ober. And Hudson's heading out here now tomorrow morning for a couple of games in the Milwaukee area. They're probably going to want every bit of depth that they can get.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 16, Tristan Byer.
So again, Byer into the game for Cole Ober, who took a knock on that last attack. And he's going to go over to the trader's table and get looked at. It's an Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe throw-in, but Sam Schultz played it out for his injured teammate in Eau Claire. And show good sportsmanship, throws it back to Corey Denning, and the game is underway. Alex Lean on the ball. Playing into Lariah. A lot of pressure there. Lariah does a really nice job getting it back to Lean. Lean's touch falls to an Eau Claire player. They try a little 1-2 give and go. Lean reads it nicely, but Brenner's able to keep the ball in play and keep possession for Eau Claire. One away by Lean, but again only far as number 8. Defended out by Thompson there. Corner kick for the Old Abes. So here comes another Old Abe's corner kick. They're going to, again, be able to put numbers up. Santi Vergara is the only man up for Hudson. Everyone else back defending. So they leave 2 on Vergara and are able to put the other 8 players up in and around the box. Got 1 man over for a short corner kick, looks like. A lot of jostling in here. And the ball's going to fall and bounce around a little bit. 22's on the ball, unable to get the shot on goal. Nicely blocked there, but the danger's not over here. Here's number 21 for the Old Abes. Off of Lariah, out for a corner kick. So Larson played it off of Lariah. Smartly realized he didn't have anything going on and got his team another set play. Cole Little set to come into the game for the first time for the Raiders. And here we go with the corner kick driven near post, bounces across all the way across the face of the goal. My goodness gracious, was that lucky for Hudson. Osterhus clears it out, and that goes off an Eau Claire player, and it's going to be a Hudson throw and an opportunity for a Hudson substitution, possibly, or not. And here we go. Thompson on the ball to Phillipson. First touch off his knee, out of bounds. Throw in. Eau Claire looking right away for Haig, and he fides the ball. Longville takes 1 touch, settles, shoots, just wide. Quick trigger, just can't connect on it. .53rd minute of play here. Denny with the goal kick for the Raiders. And now the substitution is going to be allowed. Looks like Little's coming into the midfield, and we'll be playing 3 in the back for the Raiders here.
Entering the game for Hudson, number 7, Cole Little.
So again, Little in for Byer. They're taking out a defender. They're adding a midfielder. Trailing 3-0. They really don't have a choice. They need to get some more of the ball, and they need to get some more pressure on the Eau Claire Memorial goal. Hudson has done a good job at times possessing the ball. They've created some dangerous chances. They just haven't been able to have that final touch. Oh, what fabulous combination play there by the Old Ames on the far side. Really nicely done between Brenner, between Haig, and between Longville. And now back to Haig. Crossing at far post. Longville's in there. Oh, it was not Longville on the side. My apologies. As he heads it there, deflected to Denning. Osterhuis got some space in the near side here. Denning high. Phillipson's not going to win that battle, I don't think. Ball bounces. Vergara. And now Prater on the ball for the Raiders. Drops back to Johnson. A little bit of pressure. Takes one touch. Goes outside to Osterhuis. And Little with run. Oh, what a nice job by Osterhuis. Gets a turn. Just can't connect with Little. Can he win the ball back, though? Number 6, Lyons is right there. Wins ball off of Osterhuis for the Eau Claire throw-in. Free, who had the assist on the second goal, there with the ball. Throwing it into number 21, Larson. Back to Free. Pressure by Osterhuis. And the pressure results in a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. Nice job by Drew Osterhuis there to create possession for his team with his pressure. Johnson looking for somebody to throw it into. In the end, throws it just into a little bit of pocket of space. No one there for it. Little steps up. Yeah, that's a good call there. Longville. Oh. Yeah, Longville jumped right into him there from behind. Free kick for Hudson. Great opportunity for them here in the 55th minute of play. Vergara's on the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. Osterhuis has his hand up, calling for the ball. He's certainly the tallest target in the Hudson lineup. Vergara eyeing it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hudson players in and around the box. They need this goal. Vergara, good ball, good ball. Oh, what a fantastic save by Hansen. Thompson looking to run and keep it back in for the Raiders. Johnson looking to cut off Haig, unable to do so. Haig physically does it. And now, oh, he had him. He still has him. Falls to Longville. Blasts it wide. I think fortunate for Hudson there, Rosenberger made a great run. And Haig looked at him. And then I think that the moment for the pass, the perfect moment anyways, had passed by the time he passed the ball. And Eau Claire passed up a chance to score their fourth. Longville wins the ball there. Falls to Johnson. And there's going to be a foul assessed on Colton Prater. He's saying he got sandwiched, but center ref does not agree with him. And quick restart there. Orser over to Free. Free got, stepped on maybe by Osterhuis. Kind of groaned a little bit, but he's up and going quickly. And again, Eau Claire possibly looking for the quick restart. And now they're going to take their time. Orser's going to set it up. See if they can add to their 3-goal lead here in the 57th minute. Free kick for Eau Claire. 10, co-captain, senior Will Orser standing over the ball. So a lot of scrumming going on there. Fantastic ball. Finds the head of Haig, it looks like. Denning, ooh, tricky ball. That was dropping right into the net. No one there to pressure him, though, so that helped. In quickly to Thompson. Thompson looking for, Lariah. Bounces back to Thompson. Good first ball to Little. Over to Sam Schultz. One touch. Looks to split the defenders for probably Vergara there or Prater. Finds neither. Ball bouncing back. Here's Lean. Pressure by Haig. Back to Denning. Just clears it out. Right decision probably there. Vergara jumped over there. Oh, good fighting by Vergara. They need that. Hudson needs to fight. They've got to fight. They've got to outfight him right now. I'm not sure that that's always happening, especially not with the way Longville and Haig are playing. Good fight, but Memorial's just got a couple of guys that have some motors on them. Ball out wide on the left flank there. Thompson defending. Oh, what a great play by Brenner. What a absolutely fabulous little dangle. Able to drive by. Great save by Corey Denning, and it's another corner kick for the Memorial Old Abes. Orser over to take it. Eau Claire putting numbers up. 58th minute of play. Eau Claire's leading Hudson 3-0 off of 3 first-half goals. And here we go. 2 hands up. Should be far post. Nodded back in. Right into the middle. Haig looks like he got a head on it. And now Johnson trying to clear it out. Johnson does, but only as far as about the 25 football yard line. Longville looking to chip it over right off of Prater. Oh, really nicely done there. And that's a foul on Thompson. Ball kicked into the net, but we're stopping. Looks like we're going to have a injury or card. Looks like we've got a player injured. Center referee Dean Gumps has stopped the clock, or indicated for the clock to be stopped. Still running on the scoreboard, though. And looks like we are going to have a yellow card issued to Hudson's Nick Thompson in the 59th minute of play. That means Thompson will have to leave the field, and they're going to bring on Tristan Byer for him. Yellow card issued to number 8 for Hudson, Nick Thompson. Entering the game for the Raiders, number 16, Tristan Byer. So, interestingly enough, that is the first card that's been issued in this game. There's been some challenges that, in my opinion, were maybe more severe than what was just deemed a cautionable offense by center referee Dean Gumps. But this is a dangerous opportunity for the Old Abes. Longville driving the ball, look right into the wall, did its job. Bounces nicely for Osterhuis, clears it out. Can Vergara win it? He has to win it. Unable to completely. Schultz right there, though. Over to Phillipson. Hudson just has to go through it. Hudson has to go get the ball. Byer with his first touch here since coming in again. Nicely done. Back to Little. Little dropping back to support. Finds Lariah. Under pressure. Nicely done. Really good cut there by Thomas Lariah. Got his head up looking for Phillipson. Run wasn't on. Burlingame was back waiting for it, and here come the Old Abes again. Lariah back pressuring the ball, touches the way. He's had a very nice game as well in the middle of the park. Really smart player. Prater, one's trying to turn and turn and turn, and there's just too many players around him. He's getting frustrated, throws his hand up, and oh, here come Brenner on the ball. Byer wins it back for the Raiders. Looks for Osterhuis. Osterhuis turns again. He's done that a couple times to Free. Used his physicality and his skill to turn him. Finds Prater nicely. I love Prater not taking that. Oh, that's a good ball. No, that's not offsides. That is absolute. Called offsides by the referee. Deemed to be offsides. Prater's frustrated. He's getting a word calming him down. I would tend to agree with Mr. Prater there. Looked like that ball was played while Mr. Phillipson was still in an onside position. By the time he received the ball, he was in an offside position. But, of course, per the law, the player needs to be in an onside position only when the ball is played. I'm not on the field. I don't have the best view. It was offsides. But a dangerous opportunity for the Raiders, and they need more of that. They're finding life. It's still there for them. The game is there to be had. It's going to take a lot of work, but Hudson's got players that have the effort. Oh, man, that was going hard. Burlingame did not like that, and gave Prater a little bit of a look. Not quite sure what's happened. Looks like there was a foul called on the Old Abes, in fact. 40 yards out. Prater talking to Coach Steve Solon. Vergara with a free kick. Osterhuis looks like he wants the ball, and that's what they're looking for. Bends it a little bit too far away from right into Hansen's hands. Osterhuis reminding through the presence of his body that Mr. Hansen that he's in fact in the game. Oh, nice job by Phillipson. Really good job by Phillipson, and then to keep it in as well. Well, it looks like it did come off of an Eau Claire player throwing for the Raiders. Phillipson picks it up. Eau Claire looking to make a substitution here soon. Number 14 is going to be coming into the match for them. Hudson's got to throw in deep in Eau Claire territory. Phillipson drops it down. Osterhuis over. Takes a long run up. Little loop-de-loop Globetrotter style around his back. Throws it in looking for Phillipson. Oh, unable to get to it, but it falls. Oh, almost to Prater. Oh, Prater does get a touch on it. Then to Vergara. Vergara through one. Can't get. Oh, he's still maintaining possession. That's the fight that the Raiders need. Won eventually by Longville there for the Old Abes, but that's exactly the fight. That kind of effort, that kind of fight is what Hudson's going to need if they want to get back into this game. Denning on the ball for the Raiders. Over to Byer. Under pressure. Touches it around. Longville, oh, that's really dangerous. Oh, my goodness, everyone ran past the ball there. It's going to run out. Oh, Luke Johnson attempts to get it. Pokes it out, still throwing for the Old Abes. And we're going to have our substitution now. Looks like Lyons is coming out in favor of Salzer. Now into the game for the Old Abes, number 14, Alex Salzer. Salzer in for Lyons. Thrown by Free. flicked over there. According to the JV team sitting in front of me, Longville was going for the bicycle kick. Not quite sure how accurate that was, but it does fall back, and a shot on goal opportunity right away for number 14, Alex Salzer. Rather, a shot took a deflection, and that's going to be another corner kick for the Old Abes. Looks like that's, I believe, number 8 over there. That is correct. Owen Jolly to take the corner for the Abes. Drives the ball, penalty spot right in the middle. Won by Longville initially, but cleared out by the Raiders. Vergara is able to keep it in. Oh, unfortunately, no. Just over the line. Frustration there a little bit by Vergara. Put in a lot of work to get there. Just couldn't quite keep it in, but fantastic effort again. That's exactly what the Raiders are going to need here. The remaining 25 minutes of the game or so. We're in the 65th minute. Eau Claire's leading Hudson by a score of 3-0 off of 3 first-half goals by number 11, Jake Longville. Just was on the ball there with a nice little flick over. Cleared out by Luke Johnson, and Paul Phillipson settles. Gives you get around the defender. Just unable to get around the defender. And right away, here come the Old Abes on the attack again. Longville through 2 players. Turns and shoots. Unable to keep it down. Goal kick, Hudson. Denning with the goal kick. We're having quite the spirited discussion about how to pronounce the word library in front of me, thanks to the Old Abe JV players. They did play at 5 o'clock prior to this one, lost 4-2 to Hudson's JV. That was the early result in the early game. Johnson, nice ball, great run. Johnson saw it, played the ball right into that space Vergara was running to. Now he's looking to go over the top for Phillipson. Little push there, won by the defender, Burlingame, but Osterhus, look at him work to get over there. Can't quite make it all the way, but he does pressure him into a bad pass. And here comes Hudson again. Splits the defenders, little pressure. Oh, nice job to Prater. Prater takes one touch, carries into that space. Got Burlingame on him. Burlingame's pushing, grabbing. Prater doing some step overs here. Now he's got 1, 2, 3 defenders on him. Larai in the middle. Schultz coming up to join the attack. Touches around 1. He's got 2 players. Oh, good split. Cole Little comes into that space. Gets pushed from behind by number 21, Simon Larson. Seems like a lot of hands on his back there. Not sure you can argue much with that one. There's certainly been harder things that haven't been called. But sure looked like a foul. Great opportunity here for Hudson. Both teams getting ready to make some substitutions here in a second, but it's going to have to wait till after this free kick. Vergara standing over it, 25 yards out. 4 men in the wall, 5 men actually. Phillipson standing in the middle there. Not sure if he's going to try and drive it by him or what they're going to do. Vergara with a run-up. Vergara strikes the ball. Got the bend, doesn't have the height. Over the top, goal kick, Memorial. Substitutions in number 3. Jack Bodek's coming in for the first time for the Raiders. Number 18, Jack Peliquin. And number 20, Lucas Zumwalt in for the Old Abes. Substitutions for the Old Abes. Number 18, Jacob Peliquin. And number 20, Lucas Zumwalt. And into the game for the Raiders, number 3, Jack Bodek. So, some fresh legs in the game here as we enter the 68th minute of play. Long ball. Oh, a little bit. Denning looks like he had a chance for it. His teammates are encouraging him to. So far, it's worked out okay for the Raiders. Prater touches it. Unable to get it past. Chested back to Orser there by Longville. Orser then again to Longville. Looking to go over the top. That should go right to Denning, and it does. So looking to find Haig. Played a little bit too far, and Denning was all over that. He was coming out probably before the ball even got played. Another restart, won nicely by Vergara to Prater. Turns, head up, looking for options. Over as Bodek. Bodek gets his first touch of the game. Poked out and wins the throw-in for the Raiders. Picks it up and goes right away back to Prater. I like the quick restart. Prater pokes it through. Unable to find Vergara. And Haig on the ball for the Old Abes. Poked away by Schultz, but Haig maintains possession. Drops it back for Orser. Pressured by, is that Bodek? Yep, nice job by Bodek coming right back in the game. Osterhus trying to shield the ball. Nicely done by Free, just playing into the space, but Sam Schultz read that well. Pressure by Free, played it over to Johnson. Can Johnson get there? No, Haig comes over to help. Nice job. And there's Lean. He steps up to Osterhus, playing it over the top. And we got a whistle blown. Looks like behind the play, a foul. Free kick for the Raiders. The lion's share of the fouls have been called on the Old Abes this evening, that's for certain. 69th minute of play. Eau Claire's leading 3-0 over Hudson. 3 first-half goals from Jack Longville in the 13th, 31st, and 41st minutes. Second half's been back and forth. Both teams have had their opportunities. No one's been able to take advantage. Sam Schultz on the ball here for the Raiders. Chipped over the top. That's a great ball. Get a touch on it. Oh, we just can't do it. What a nice ball. Santi Vergara had snuck in behind him. Sam Schultz chipped it right into that space between. Eau Claire kind of had a high line held there, offsides line. Hudson looked to exploit it and very nearly did. Good ball by Schultz. The run was just not quite timed right. The ball wasn't quite placed right. Missed connection, missed opportunity. Goal kick, Eau Claire. Byer to Osterhus. Just can't get his head on it. Oh, but he does a nice job winning the ball back there. Osterhus has a nice game. Back to Little. Little takes one touch. Over to Lariah, who maybe thought he had someone behind him or had a chance to turn, and it was just Jack Longville. Haig there, doing some step overs. Lean defending nicely. Really nice job by Alex Lean. Looks like 7's checking back in for Eau Claire. Number 7, Mitch Brenner checking into the game. Haig's coming out.
Now into the game for the Old Abes. Number 7, Mitch Brenner.
So, Brenner into the game. Free, looks like he's going to take the throw in. Brenner running around. Luke Johnson defending. Luke Johnson defends 2 people by himself. Oh, good bounce for the Old Abes, bad for the Raiders. Sam Schultz said a clean up, throw in Eau Claire. Joe Free. Long throw, won by Luke Johnson. Right back to Free. Free puts it right back into the mix again. Oh, unable to win it are the Raiders, and there's a goal. Oh, strangely enough, not scored by Jack Longville. That is his co-captain here in the 72nd minute. Number 10, Will Orser. Connor Seidel now at the goal into the game for the Raiders.
Scoring for the Old Abes, number 10, Will Orser. Into the game for the Raiders, number 17, Connor Seidel.
So in the 72nd minute of play here, it is now Eau Claire 4, Hudson 0. I wouldn't say that the 4-0 is undeserved, but I also wouldn't say it's reflective of the effort and the opportunities that Hudson's had in this game tonight. Prater on the ball. So quick, such quick feet, able to turn, maneuver the ball so quickly. Lariah there, trying to chip over. Orser, or excuse me, over Longville. Can't. He finds Orser free there now on the ball. Plays it out with some pressure. I'm not sure he saw the pressure. He just felt rushed. Nice job by Osterhus here, though. Max Rohde coming into the game, and number 1, Bennett Sparling in as well.
Entering the game for Hudson, number 11, Max Rohde, and number 1, Bennett Sparling.
Ball ricochets and falls nicely for Prater. He's got 1 man on him, 2 men on him. Rohde's coming up to help as he's trying to maintain. Oh, good job there by Rohde. Oh, first touch is just beyond him. Right, the numbers back for Eau Claire. There's just no room for error right now in their defensive third. Eau Claire on the ball, on the attack. Here comes number 8, Owen Jolly up the flank. Carrying to the end line, looking to cut it back. He was being chased there by Bodek, and Bodek knocks it out for a corner kick. So, another corner kick here in the 73rd minute of play. Now 74th minute for the Old Abes. Looking to add to their 4-0 lead over the Hudson Raiders. Two hands in the air. Long ball far post, knotted back across by Longville. Out for a Raider goal kick. I'm not really sure what ball he hasn't won tonight. Seems like everywhere the ball ends up, he's there. And it seems like every time he's there, he wins the ball. Fantastic game by the young man this evening. Like I said, Sparling with some of his first action, nods it back to Lean. Puts him in a little bit of a tough spot. Lean's able to deal with it nicely. Here comes Max Rody looking to keep it on. And that's going to be an... Oh, now Lean frustrated. Looks like they thought it came off of an Old Abe player. So Rody let it run out, but the referee saw it differently. It's thrown for the Old Abes. The referee calls it. That's what happened. Free. Orser's got acres of space here. Seidel coming to pressure him. Now Bodek and Seidel combine. Hudson's got to get reorganized here a little bit. New players in the middle of the park. Bodek pressuring all the way back to Hansen for the Old Abes. Can Hudson get some high pressure here? Prater coming hard. Rody settles the ball. Falls to Prater. Prater's got one on him. Pokes it back through to Rody. Rody's first touch is nice, and he's able to get a shot off on net. Nice job there by Max Rody and Colton Prater combining to get a shot. Hansen comfortably able to save, though, in a good position, and it just didn't have the pace that it probably needed to beat him. Oh, unfortunate bounce. Lerai just misread it there, and here come the Old Abes. Alex Lean steps over nicely to win it. Eau Claire maintains possession, though. Looking to touch around Lerai. Larai's had a good game in the middle of the park and has had a lot of work to do. Defensively and offensively, he's really done well. Oh, gets beat there. Beats two players. Back to Longville. Longville tees off on it and puts it high over the net. And I'm trying to see if he's frustrated or hurt. He's down on the ground right now, getting up slowly. Looks like he's hurt, so I'm not quite sure what happened there, if he just caught the turf a little bit on that shot or what happened. Rody on the ball for the Raiders. Drops it back to Sparling. Sparling to Orser. Now Brenner, defended by Rody. Beats him. Now cutting back inside there. Oh, just couldn't find him. Bounces off of Schultz. And Beyer clears it up. Eau Claire with some sustained pressure here right now. Hudson's put some reserves in. And Eau Claire's taking advantage. Deflected off. 1-2 players out for a goal kick for the Raiders. Two players coming in. Number 6 is going to enter the game for Eau Claire, Cooper Lions. And 13, Connor Johnson, will come in for the Raiders.
Now into the game for Eau Claire. Number 6, Cooper Lions. Into the game for the Raiders. Number 13, Connor Johnson.
So again, Connor Johnson into the game for the Raiders. Cooper Lions into the game for the Abes here in the 77th minute of play of a Big Rivers Conference boys soccer match. Eau Claire Memorial leading Hudson by a score of 4-0. Sam Schultz just came out. That's probably the end of his night. A lot of work for the co-captain this evening. And here comes Eau Claire again. Lean clears it out. Blasted over the top. Orser unable to keep that one down like he did his goal. Goal kick for the Raiders. Corey Denning in net again for Hudson. Ready to take it. Yep, and that is illegal. Beyer touched the ball inside the 18-yard penalty box off of a goal kick. That is not allowed. So we'll have a retake. Someone brought a hot dog up here into the press box. Smelling mighty good. A little late night snack. Connor Johnson gets his first touch on the ball. Just loses possession. Lean there to clean it up. Prater chasing. Bounces right at his feet. Just unable to get it. Johnson. Connor wins it again. Now Brenner on the ball. Sparling steps in. Wins it out, but only for an Eau Claire Memorial throw-in. Throw-in for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's in the 79th minute of play of a game they lead 4-0 here at Raider Stadium in Hudson, Wisconsin. Ooh, nice job there. Nice job. Past 2-3 players. Usually the fourth will get you, though. Here comes a cross in for the Old Abe's. Jack Bodick's going to be on the ball for the Raiders, carrying it out of their half. Head up looking for Colton Prater. Nice ball. Can Prater beat him, though? He's unable to get past Burlingame. Burlingame's got the speed. He's got the size and really impressive speed, especially as big as he is. Shielding the ball there on Prater. He's got all sorts of time, does Burlingame. Oh, and Prater's going to take the ball away from him. What a fantastic job by Colton Prater. Beats the next defender. Poked out by the third, and Burlingame clears it out. Great effort there by number 21 for the Raiders, Colton Prater. But Hudson does have a throw in here. Opportunity here in the 80th minute to get a goal back. Connor had a chest. It looked like he was maybe looking for Prater, and Prater just wasn't checking too. Sparling takes one touch, goes all the way back to Denning. Pressure coming. Denning takes a touch, calmly plays it over to Tristan Byer. Nice job there by Denning. Byer looking for Connor Johnson, but one Eau Claire player's really making tough for the Hudson defense there. Oh, 3 about to check in here for the Raiders. Oh, looks like we missed a substitution. Jacob Hartkemeyer has checked into the game. Now in the 81st minute of play, free kick for the Raiders. Rhodey fighting for it. Looks like a handball there. No call. Sparling looking to keep it in. Settled by Johnson. Johnson drops it back to Lean. Logan Junker set to come into the game here for the Old Abe's. Byer now on the ball. Looking for Little. Doesn't follow him, but it does find Lariah, who finds Seidel. Connor Johnson making the run up. And Max Rhodey. Johnson gets the ball. Plays it over to Bodick. What can Bodick do with it? Looks to drive the ball on frame. Instead, it slides off the side of his foot out for a goal kick for the Old Abe's. And that will allow them the opportunity. Oh, yeah, goal kick. Everyone's hanging out like it's a corner. And my apologies. Looks like it was deflected instead of mishit. Corner kick for Hudson. Colton Prater over to take it. So my apologies. I did not see that correctly from up here. Prater with the corner kick. Good ball right into the mix. Hudson unable to get a head on it, but there's Little over to Connor Seidel. Connor Seidel's going to correctly take the shot. Not quite able to put it on frame. Cold kick. And now Logan Junker will enter the game for Eau Claire. Entering the game for Eau Claire Memorial, number 3, Logan Junker. To a raucous round of applause from the Eau Claire Memorial JV team as the sophomore defender enters the game for the first time. And now also looks like we've got Osterhus set to come back in for the Raiders. Seidel fighting for the ball. Connor Johnson working for the ball. Tristan Byer working for the ball. Still with Eau Claire. And this could be dangerous. Lean defending. Tries to cut it. Able to maintain possession to the byline. Trying to cut it back. Out for an Eau Claire Memorial corner kick. .83rd minute of play here. Corner kick for Eau Claire Memorial in a game that they lead 4-0 over Hudson. They've got 1-2, still leading 4-0. They have 5 men in the box, 1 just outside. They're looking to add to that lead. Make a statement here tonight, more so than they've already made. Long ball, far post, Denning covering. It's cleared out by Bodick, but not all the way out of the box. Kept in. Still in the box. Hudson unable to clear. Little gets his hands up, clears the ball out, but not all the way. That's only as far as Jolly. Jolly's pass deflected by Lariah. Lariah clears it up and out. Nice job there by Thomas Lariah. Prater settles it, and here comes an opportunity for the Raiders. They got a 3-on-4 if Prater can do something with it. Touches it past 1, looking to go past 2, looking to go past 3. Goes down. Foul called. Prater was not going to give that ball up, I don't think. He was going to go past everybody until he got fouled or scored a goal. The former occurred. So Prater's going to take here in the 84th minute of play the free kick. 30 yards out. 3-man wall. Max Rohde standing in there as well, not sure. And they've got a man behind Rohde, so if Prater tries to drive it right at him, that'll deflect off that defender. Everybody up for Hudson but Alex Lean and Sparling. Prater drives it on frame, saved nicely by Hansen. Made pretty good contact. You could hear the pop from up here. Had a little bit of a dip to it. But Hansen did a really nice job coming across the face of his goal and making that save without giving up a rebound. Nice shot, better save. And here comes Eau Claire. Connor Johnson pressuring the ball for the Raiders. Dropping it back to, is that Free? Time and space here in the middle of the park. Connor Seidel recovering. Tries a little bit of a give and go, but Alex Lynn's right there waiting on that. Nice job by the senior co-captain. Loses the ball, though. Top of the box. Shot cleared up by Seidel. Game's gotten a little sloppy here now in the last couple minutes. Max Rohde defending. Good physical and just causes the Logan Junker there newly into the game to just roll the ball out. Substitutions for both teams. Osterhuis in for the Raiders and number 22, Luke Rosenberg back in for the Old Abes. Now entering the game for Eau Claire Memorial, number 22, Luke Rosenberger. Into the game for the Raiders, number 24, Drew Osterhuis. Sparling on the ball, throws it into Seidel. A couple guys pressuring him, looks to find Osterhuis, just not quite able to do it. Burlingame, excuse me. Kicks it out, thrown for the Raiders. Sparling, Osterhuis coming over to take it. Nice work for number 24 for Hudson. Good throw over to Lariah. Lariah looking to touch just a little bit past his reach, but does find a Raider foot again, and they're back in possession. Byer there, over the top, looking to maybe find Osterhuis. Can't quite get it there. Lean back on. Ball's kind of back and forth here. Not a lot of possession. Hudson's pushing, trying to make up a 4-goal deficit, and Eau Claire Memorial is very content to just let them push and sit back. As we just saw there, Sparling with the foul. Eau Claire throwing their arms up. Didn't get a lot of ball. Got a lot of Brenner. See what the referee does. Has not signaled to stop the clock. Looks like he's going to have just a conversation anyways with Sparling. That was a leg got up there. Interested to see what happens here. Not going to be a card again because the referee in high school needs to stop the clock. He's going to just have a chat with the freshman there. Probably tell him to be smart. Safety first. Free kick for the Old Abes. 87th minute of play. Burlingame had a nice game for them. Playing the ball up into the mix there. Won by Tristan Byer. Max Rohde fighting for the ball with Junker. Almost able to win it. And now we've got foul called on Junker. Sparling's got some additional room to come up. Brings it up here on the free kick. Lean over to take it. Great chance for the Raiders to get on the board here in the 88th minute of play. They're going to push everybody up. Well, they need to push everybody up. They keep Byer back, but everyone else is getting up on the 18-yard box. Last time they did a play like this, they were able to put it right about the 7 or 8 yards in, sneak in that little gap behind the defense. Good ball there by Lean. Won nicely by the Old Abes, but not cleared out. Seidel just had a chance at it. Burlingame couldn't do it. Osterhuis wins it back. Not going to fall. comes to Sparling. Sparling takes the shot from about 35 out there. Slices off his foot, away from the goal, and out for a goal kick. Final minutes of play here. Eau Claire leading 4-0. And about to make another substitution. Will Hayes set to check in for the Abes. Burlingame restarts it. Comes to Osterhus, Osterhus tries to run around, poked away nicely. Possessed back for Eau Claire. Run up the side there by number 14, Alex Salzer. Able to keep the ball for a little while. Oh, Tristan Beyer had it for a moment, and then it's taken away from him again. He recovers nicely and wins the ball. Had a man there looking for a little, hooked it a little bit too much, but it's going to fall back to a little there off of Laria's foot. Finds Osterhus, and there's a run on the outside. Osterhus pokes it past one. He's got Bodek coming. Can Bodek get past Burlingame? Burlingame and Bodek are running down. Burlingame's putting his shoulder into him. Ball poked out, and that's going to be a goal kick. No, corner kick, pardon me. Misread the assistant referee's flag. So it's a corner kick here for the Raiders in the 89th minute of play, about to enter the 90th minute of play. We now are in the final minute of play. Hudson has a corner kick here. Opportunity to get on the scoreboard before the end of the night. Top of the 18. That's tough to score from there on a corner kick, but Lean tries to keep it in, and here comes a break. And now it's just it's a 1-on-3. Wisely decides to turn. 4-0 lead. Maintain possession. Kill the last 30 seconds. Eau Claire on the ball, just carrying it up quietly and now into the corner. Probably go stand over there and hang out. Lean pressuring. Trying to win it back. Just park it in the corner. Lean pokes it away. Able to keep it in. The last 10 seconds approach.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's the game. Final score, Eau Claire Memorial 4, Hudson 0. Have a great night.
And that's our final whistle from Hudson Raider Stadium here in Hudson, Wisconsin, as the Old Abes defeat the host Hudson Raiders by a final score of 4-0. The scoring on the night primarily happened in the first half and primarily happened through number 11, Jack Longville. He scored in the 13th minute of a solo effort off a corner kick. He scored in the 31st minute, assisted by Joe Free on a corner kick. In the 41st minute, he completed his hat trick when number 6, Cooper Lyons, put the ball on his head and he scored. Eau Claire Memorial's final goal came in the 72nd minute when number 10, Will Orser, scored to make it 4-0. It was a fun match. It was an exciting match. It was a competitive match. Thanks for joining us. This has been Chuck Bublitz from Raider Field. We will see you next time.